floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange saw the all-share index close down 0.10% to close at 36,224.44 points. This was as a result of losses in Nestle, NNFM, Nigerian Breweries, UAC Prop, and FBNH, while Julius Berger, Unilever, Dangote Cement, Guinness, and PZ led the markets today. Well, Olayemi Idris, an equities trader at Stanbic IPTC, is standing by to tell us more on the activities at the markets today. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Yemi. Now, we see the market could not sustain the gains recorded yesterday. It's down by 0.10%. Can you talk us through what happened at the market today?
Okay, hi. Yes, we saw the ASI lose 0.10% today, following the bearish sentiments witnessed in the market for the week and the previous week as well. Although we have activities in the market, but investors are picking these stocks at cautious levels. So we have seen some cross deals and some structured deals go through the market, but at cautious levels. So basically, the gain in the ASI was also attributed basically to Nestle shares, which gained like 8.99 kobo yesterday, and they also lost that gain today. So also contributing to the loss in the ASI today. So basically, just the bearish sentiment in the market and investors picking stocks at cautious levels that is responsible for the loss in the ASI today.
All right. Well, this is the third time the market is closing in the red this week. Well, let's take a look at foreign participation. This week, how has it been?
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, we still have participation and involvement in the market, although at cautious levels. So the foreign guys are still here, but not as aggressive as they used to be. But the participation is still impressive, and it's something to look forward to. And likewise, local participation, I wouldn't say it's dwindling, but it's not as aggressive as well. So the foreign local participation is still impressive as well.
Now, when you talk about it not being impressive, what factors, do you think are responsible for this at the moment?
Like I mentioned earlier, the bearish sentiment in the market, people are not as aggressive as they were willing. Although these stocks are trading at attractive levels, but no one is willing to go in with all their fingers in. So they're picking these stocks at cautious levels. So it's not making the participation. So definitely the market value and market cap has also dropped due to lower levels of participation in the market. So that's why there's a decrease in the foreign participation.
All right. Well, yesterday we did see the consumer space, dominating the market yesterday, and of course for investors, we saw the financial sector also taking the lead. But today we see Royalex was actually investors' toast today, displacing financial stocks with over 66 million shares valued at 36 million naira. What's your thoughts on this development, especially with this stock?
Yeah, okay, like you mentioned, Royalex was part of the most traded stocks today, which was attributed to a structured deal in that stock of about 62.7 million. Royalex has been trading some few volumes over the past week, but nothing to lead the value table. But today we saw a structured deal of about 62.7 million. So it leading the table today is not an indication of any strong activity in the stock, although there's no news in the market as to if there's any recent project for the company, but the increased activity today was basically due to a structured deal in the name.
All right. Now, we also see Julius Berger, emerge to take the lead on the gainers table, displacing some consumer stocks that were on that list yesterday as well. Just talk us through the emergence of Julius Berger today. What were the activities that really, on that stock? Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, basically, like I mentioned earlier as well, Julius Berger is trading at attractive levels, and investors are willing to pick at these levels. So if leading the gainers table today is because there was increased activity in the name, not because there's any value or added value or any new news to improve participation. It's basically because these stocks are trading at attractive levels, and investors are willing to pick stocks at this level. So definitely.
Now, even as consumer stocks were taking the lead yesterday, we saw that Nestle actually did not follow suit. Nestle actually gained yesterday, rather, my correction. Now, Nestle has maintained its position, rather, today on the laggards table. In early trading, we saw it taking the lead on the laggards table, and it has maintained that position today. What is going on with Nestle at the moment?
Like I mentioned earlier, all these stocks are trading at attractive levels. So if an investor is willing to pick a particular stock at a particular level, it will increase participation in that stock. But for a Nestle that gained yesterday, gaining 8.99 kobo and losing 3.99 kobo today to close at 9.35 naira, is because investors are only comfortable to pick Nestle stocks at that level. So the gaining or the losing is just a stability of the market, not because there's any bad news or any negative news to Nestle.
All right, well, just moving on now, what's your outlook for the insurance sector, even as we await its second quarter earnings for most of the companies?
Yes, in the insurance sector is still in its reformative stage. So any reforms or any new policies would ginger activities in the market. So as it went now, the insurance sector is still trying to find its levels, and it's quite impressive though, but nothing aggressive at the moment. We still have some stocks still trading at par on the insurance stock, but some of the stocks are trying to live above, trade above par and trading well amongst its peers in the market.
Now, well, let's just take a general look at your outlook for the market for tomorrow and possibly the coming week.
Yeah, look, going for the rest of the week and going to next week, we still expect the bearish sentiment to continue, although we expect activities to pick up midweek next week. We expect to see more improved participation, although we don't see any new catalyst to improve activities as of yet, but we hope that investor participation will increase and this would help improve the ASI.
All right, now, but let's before you go forward, before we leave you to go now, let's just take a look at your stock picks in the coming week. What stocks do you think we should look out for?
Okay, our top picks are always the first-tier banks. We believe so much in the likes of the First Bank, Guarantee, and for the consumer sector, we look at Nestle, WAPCO, Shaka as well.